Hey y'all, I'm Christine Prater, and I just want to welcome you to The Holy Shift. The Holy Shift is a brand new ministry that I founded kind of out of awareness, awareness of a lot of the division and the labels and the chaos and the angst that we're seeing in the world around us. And out of just a passion for creating a safe place for people to ask questions, to encounter God, to explore some of the more challenging and surprising tenets of Jesus's teaching. And some of those teachings we refer to as the upside down kingdom of God. And not to say that the things that Jesus teaches are upside down, but often they feel upside down to us, especially as Westerners, as Americans. So many of the things that we believe to be, truth aren't necessarily so, or the things that we believe to be best about the way that we engage with God or engage with the world, we might have a little bit upside down. So I wanted to just create a safe place where everybody is welcome. Everybody's welcome to the table, and a place for us to sit down together, to put down our pride, to put down kind of our presuppositions about who God is and about who we are even, and explore together these teachings of Jesus and determine, what is it he really wants for us and from us, and how do we participate in a world and in a culture where things really do feel chaotic and things really do feel upside down. And then how do we go forth and serve our communities? How do we really love our neighbors? How do we love others well? So this ministry is trying to kind of create a safe place for all these things. We're going to strip back the labels, break down the barriers that often keep us from coming to the table. And so whether or not you are in church, whether or not you are a Christian, if you are only mildly curious about it and looking to kind of really hear what it's all about, or if you've been in church your whole life and you're ready for a fresh perspective, I know that there were so many things here in the last 18 months that when I really dug down deep on what Jesus wanted in those things and said about those things, I was surprised. So I'd like us to explore those things together. I'd like us to have a little fun, and I'd like us to create what I would think is probably an unlikely community where a lot of us think differently and believe differently and vote differently and look different from one another, and yet out of just a commitment to being curious about Jesus, we are willing to kind of lay all of those things down and sit together in community. So I am so glad that you're here. If you are weary, you are welcome. If you're curious, you are welcome. If you just want to go deeper, this is it. This is the place, I hope. And I offer the disclaimer that this is a new ministry and I don't know what I'm doing. This is not my thing, but for whatever reason, God has asked me to kind of help lead the way in this. And what I mean is that I'm learning all the same things you are. I'm just going to go first. So here we go. I'm so glad that you've joined us. Please go to our website, theholyshift.org. Check out some of the things that we're offering now. Make sure and subscribe to the email or the e-newsletter, because there's going to be so many more things we're offering soon. And I am just so glad to have you here. I look forward to connecting with each of you, and I'll see you soon.